Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Oops. Exactly where I left off last night. I'm probably going to farm for a bit before continuing on this. Well, I mean, I'm gonna whatever's gonna have me do, I'm gonna do real quick. But since I'm not like stuck in something, I'm gonna. What is this? Whatever. I'm gonna quickly farm for FURINA stuff. Because I don't want her at level 60. At least level 70. At least. And maybe some good artifacts.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing
Awesome Panda Express
right as the trial ended?
Show Discord? Yep.
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole
Hey, never
thing
mind.
isn't exactly over, is it?
I'm looking at it now.
I feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Wait, what? Oh yeah, there's something else going on.
What's wrong, my dear partner?
Oh yeah, this is a meme video. Okay, I'll watch it after this.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Ah. I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Navia.
Oh, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
Hmm?
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer.
Hmm?
Sorry about that. Wait.
Huh? Do we really...
Well, I'd just like to have a proper end. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
If you say so.
Arm. If Boss Navia's treating, can't play mine in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right, then. Let's have our farewell meal.
Cool. Let's get out of here. Hotel de Board. Oh, perfect. Something to farm. What the? Well, I guess while I wait for them to announce a banner that I like, I guess I'll just single pull FURINA's sword, I guess, right? Where's where's Catherine? Wrong side.
Ad Astra Abyss.
I don't remember doing any of this though.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Daily commission? Oh, probably just from finishing that main quest, honestly. Is there any way for me to pop out this video so that I don't have to watch it through Discord? Open link. Download. Nope, I don't want to download it. Nah, I can't. Man. I don't want to watch it through Discord, honestly. It's fine. It looks pretty funny. I'll watch it at some point. Should I buy the Battle Pass in Star Rail? No. But I might. Just to get the Remembrance Light Cone, I think. I used to buy them, like, all the time. But, recently, not really. That's because I don't really have any use for them. Already got a lot of material. I guess for Jades, I guess. But I've been able to pull every character I wanted. And especially right now, I don't want, he's in right now, Tribby and My Day. I'm literally saving up for Castris. My DEI.
Stand with me.
Yo, I got little turrets. That's it? Oh, there it is. Should be one more here.
Shower me with... Dissipate.
Rise with the sun. Light it up. Pyroclastic surge.
Now I'm mad.
How do I... There we go.
Time to shine.
I kind of remember from when I watched a guide video of how FURINA works. Nice.
Full throttle.
I wonder if she's been, like, hard power crept in any way. I mean, she was released, what, like, a year or two ago?
Try and stop me.
Our bond is strong. The show begins.
Full throttle.
Stand with me.
Here it is. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum.
Dissipate. Yoo-hoo!
Oop. Wait. Oh, I killed them both. Nice. And I guess we go from here.
Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
You're right, yeah.
Our bond is strong. Strike a pose.
Wrath from the skies!
A lot of numbers. Alright, let's see. Is that good enough for now? Yeah, I guess. So let's go fight this guy once, and then we'll go from there. Or everyone's low. Wait, can I just do this?
Shower me with praise.
This is actually decent healing. Considering that it's not leveled up in any way. And how long does it stay there? Oh. I need to cook more stuff. Healing bonus. Hey, where's my defense? Bro. I gotta cook more. No 5-star weapons yet? Nah. I suck.
Settle this. Stand with me. Hey! May I present?
Maybe, FURINA sword.
Try and stop me!
Maybe that'll be the one.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! Dissipate!
Rev the engines! Light up the blazing sun!
Strike a pose!
I think I'm supposed to hit these guys, but I ignore them.
Full throttle!
I'm like that.
Lightning purify! The show begins! Time to shine! See? Cross over! Huh?
Cool. Let's go craft. Is it this way? No, this way. Oops.
Try and stop me!
Hey Akio, how you doing? Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Got something to tell you? What is it? Yo, come on. Wait, I don't need to talk to this person. I need to go to a crafting table, not a blacksmith. Today's my second exam is math. Do you want to say anything to me? Good luck. And make sure you bring a water bottle. You write all the formulas on the inside of that water bottle wrapper. And then, boom, done. That's how you're gonna get 100%. I believe. It's not cheating if you don't get caught. That's all you need to know. I'm not a cheater? Well, you're not cheating, you're using your resources efficiently. I'm a master on math? Oh, then like... Oh, then you got this then. 1 purple, 8 green. Well, 1 plus 1 equals window, actually. If you think about it. You push the 2 ones towards the plus sign, and you put the equal sign into that. It's window. Quick maths. And 8. And that's how I passed my calc class. Bro, I gotta get more of these. Weak part is that drawing part. Oh, just have like, if you can't draw a window, just like AI generate that.
Confining themselves to the heavens.
Done.
God should broaden their horizons.
Circle
in the
shape
world below.
stuff. Circle shape. Yeah, what kind of math is this? Like graphs? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, ley lines. It should be here. This is Mora, right? Yeah. I hate doing graphs. I think I took a stats class last semester. Well, I mean it was easy and boring. But I hated drawing graphs.
Full throttle.
Stand with me.
Have to make cube that is exam out. After that, look for a CM or something on it. Last exam is also called final exam. Yeah, they do tend to be the last exam or final exam. I usually call it like impending doom. English I did. Dude, I don't think I took a writing class in a while, actually. Only the last thing I remember is taking one in high school. That was years ago. And that was just like... He just basically had us write an essay like every single day, no joke. I don't think I took a writing class in college yet. If I can avoid it, I'm gonna avoid it. I do enough writing as it is for typing.
Try and stop me.
I lock in for 10 more question, write whole paragraph easily, and time run out in the reading part. I think like at least with like some of my English classes, I always for some reason like in middle school and high school, I always got the worst English teachers. According to Tao, nothing special really. The only thing special about her is I just got the outfit. Everything else is pretty much mid, I would say. I mean, I have the spear, but I'm trying to level up this one from the what is it, Lunar New Year's or whatever festival happened like last month. I'm trying to get this up to like level 80. I don't know what I need actually. What's today? Wednesday? I'll farm this later. But yeah, I'm gonna get this one because I think this is better than whatever I have right now. And then my artifacts suck. That's all you need to know. They just suck. Alright, I'll just skim through this. It just sucks. I should probably refarm soon. Hu Tao top 2, what will you say about that? Probably. My Hu Tao, I'm not gonna lie, bottom 2.
Stand with me.
Bro, farm it? Yeah, I know. Farming is so, like... I mean, I lowered my world level. But, like, I always feel underleveled. One more crit? I know. I just keep getting unlucky. With the substats.
Strike a pose. Our bond is strong.
But yeah, I want to make Hu Tao into a powerhouse, but I just don't have luck farming. And I go through a lot of resin too.
Let the world come alive.
Got FURINA yesterday. Yep, on my first pull. First pull of the day. I got FURINA. It was great, and I didn't know what to do.
Stand with me.
I got the little girl. No. Beef FURINA to the Hilly Churls. Once you'll win my next 3 50/50s. Oh, really? Well, the thing is, like... I don't know what next banner I'm gonna go for, though. Like, the next banner for... 5.5? Whatever the next update is. With, like, the cowgirl and then whatever the other one is. Nah. Nah. I'm good.
Our bond is strong.
Dr. Girl, Chi-Chi? Bro. Everyone's been telling me that I need to, like, lose my 50/50 and get Chi-Chi. And I even heard that there's, like, a song for that. If I get Chi-Chi, I'm uninstalling the game.
Out of my way.
Rev the engines. Pyroclastic surge.
I still lose 50/50 on Dea? Wait, she's part of, like, the standard? Let's bring Mavka there for emotional support? Bro, like, I need Mavka for, like, the motorcycle, like, traversal, you know what I mean? It's so easy to just run around in a motorcycle. It's so
Stand
easy.
with me. Shower me with praise.
It's so easy.
See?
Try and stop me.
What the?
Time to shine. Cross over.
Wrath from the skies. Incinerate.
Our bond is strong.
Yeah, like, what's the next big character that's gonna come out?
Looking for
Low key, I don't like the new characters coming out.
Burn it down. Incinerate.
I went through the list, I think, of like reruns. I think I want Raiden, although they already did like a rerun for her though. Yay Miko,
How dare you?
or what was the other one? I forgot already. What to wait for live? Maybe Cowgirl. Oh, I know she's next. That's already announced, I think. But yeah, I just not for me. Let me see. It was Yay Miko, Raiden, and hold on, I like forgot like half these characters. Or Lakino, I think, but that also already happened. Yeah, I think it's something like that. But again, I don't even know all the characters yet. Like, I didn't even know Arlecchino was a Fontaine character, I'm not gonna lie. I want that 4-star from the leak video. It's like the... It's like... She's like a small girl or something, right? Where is this? Her name was like... It was like a four-letter name. I forgot though. I like the goofy run. Don't all like the short characters have like goofy runs? Like a run animation?
Another.
Oh my gosh, it's adventuring.
Rev the engines.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, or like at least now with the next month, it's gonna be a big like gotcha. It's not withdrawals. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna be pulling for anything for next month. Okay, Star Rail 2? Yep. I'm not pulling for Tribi or My DEI. Nah. I got Aglaya last banner, and I'm pretty content. I went for Casterus. Her leak is insane. She's basically Bahamut.
Strike a blow. Dissipate.
Yeah, Star Rail is my main game. I'm always caught up on that.
Plastic surge.
Okay, good news for Star Rail 2. What's going on? Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like my Star Rail account is kind of stacked. I cannot lie. I get one of the 5 stars in Quest. Ooh.
I'll
Like-
remember that.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Get with me. Oh, take
Sounds like you're
care
fake to me, bro. Okay, let me lock in. I look away each time for like 2 seconds, and they both died.
Try and stop me.
Who are these? Who are these guys?
Which must go on.
I'm bleeding, freezing, and unable to heal. I have triple
Wrath
debuffs.
from the skies.
What is this? I think I lost. I lost. What is this? I'm out. Your damage is ass, I agree. Bro, this game is too hard, man. I can't catch up. Every time I try to level up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stop what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna level up. I do a bunch of like just random stuff. Like obviously, like when you try getting artifacts or whatever, you increase your what's it called? Adventure rank. And then they just get harder anyways. And I'm like,
Rev the engines.
bro. I'm always under leveled. It sucks. The elemental reaction right now, bro. I don't need that. I just go pyro gang all the way. Not dealing enough damage. I need more fire. Can I get up here before I drown or no? I lose 50 after winning 3 times in a row. Honestly, I don't think I lost a 50-50 in a while. In both Genshin and Star Rail. Although, like, okay, I did lose my 50-50, but I forgot I'm in Fontaine. But when I do, it's always like really early in my polls. Well, kicking ass even though my whole team is 2 world levels below my current world level. You can go 2 levels below? I think you can only go 1. I know I'm 1 below right now. It's so stupid. I always like, what am I on? 5? On world level 6, max level is level 80. And I'm going up against bosses that are like level 85 or 83 or whatever. I was like, bro. Bro.
Rev the engines.
Ain't no way. Got Yangqing? Dude, I got like almost all. I have like almost all characters except for maybe like 8 of them. Yeah, I have all the standard banners. I hate that guy. I heard that they're gonna like go back and make like the older 5-star characters a bit better. That's what the streets say. I don't know if they're true or not.
dissipate.
I mean, honestly, like every character, they're being hard power crept. I mean, Claire is really good, in my opinion. I remember like 1.0, people were talking trash about Clara, but I was using Clara. I was like, guys, no, Clara is good. And then slowly over time, people were like, wait, Clara's actually, she's actually useful.
Pyroclastic surge.
She's the only one I need in standard character. Yeah, she. I guess okay, she's not like amazing or whatever, but she's really useful as like a obviously as a tank.
Stop the
See, Mob could devour my level 80 Deluxe somehow. Wait, devoured. Same with. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, she just went yoink. She did the Loki ult. Your powers are mine. Bro, I still need more? How many times do I have to do this? It says everything except for defense. That's kind of weird. You would think Mafiko would have better defense, because I mean she has like a motorcycle as a shield, but okay. Okay. You can challenge? Wait, what challenge? Dude, where is the ley line? Is it gone? No, it's still. You know, fuck Fontaine, man. I'm going to Mondstadt. I don't want to go up against something that like double debuffs me. Oh, wait, this is 3 to 4. Yeah, it's the same. Play star without pulling. Yeah, you're basically doomed then. I guess to be fair, they do give out a few freebies here and there. I guess it is possible. No, especially like that recent boss in the new arc, like Lance of Fury or whatever. Nah, that guy fucks. That guy actually like my team, my team is really strong, right? And I got annihilated by that boss. One shot and everything. I was like, oh my god. I was like, there's no way a free-to-play player could even like survive for 2 cycles against this guy. Dude, can you get in your motorcycle? Thank you.
Rev the engines.
It's like a Sunday boss. I'm dying again. I think the main thing, if I remember correctly, you just need to make sure you have a lot of AoE characters or like blasts. You'll be able to hit like I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Like both dices or something, or like all the dices at the same time. It was impossible to be in normal mode without a premium team. Exactly. Yeah. It was a team made for Memories of Chaos.
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive!
Actually impossible.
Stand with me. I'll settle this.
Like I can't imagine running in there with like a 4-star Don Hong and thinking that you'll be able to do something. I keep shooting my little guys. By the new boss all the time? Yeah. Yeah, the new like main boss, or not from this update. It's from the. Yeah, I can't keep track of versions. What version are we on? Like 4.0, 3.0, whatever it was. Or it took me like 3 tries, or no, 4 tries.
Shower me with praise.
Dude. But like, because I usually run like 1 sustain, and then after because like. The boss just one-shotted me. I was like, bro, okay. I gotta run double sustain. So annoying. Run for casual mode? Dude, I don't even blame you. When it's got like a one-shot thing like that, it's over. Got my brother venturing. Yeah, venturing's actually really good. Especially with like, he's very like SP efficient too. And he'll always have like shields up. So useful.
Strike a pose.
Charming, you'll be showered with fraud allegations. Rose said using Mafka for her bike. Look, I'm like reading, okay?
Rev the engine.
I can't text while driving. I mean, I can, but like.
Dissipate. Lightning purify. The show begins.
But I might be running into walls. Dude. I don't know why I was doing that. Come on. Please tell me that's it. No. Okay, maybe one more. The ideal way of driving is to text while driving. Yeah, like texting to the police, right? Like, yo, fam, I'm texting while driving. What you gonna do about it? Oh, bro, out of books, bro. I never had books to begin with.
Try and stop me.
I put 5k defense on Aventurine. His stuff scales on defense, right? Sounds about right.
Fire, fire, pants on fire.
Ow.
Stand with me.
Are like people just dying a lot?
Full throttle.
Bro, bricked is a Genshin account 8 by choosing Stell and female? Nah. I want to say my Aventurine's, I think my Aventurine was like 4k defense, I think. Like 5k is actually a lot.
May I present?
Try to reach. I don't think you can reach 8k, I'm not gonna lie.
Stop that!
Why is there so many guys here?
Out of my way! Dissipate!
There we go. Like 300 ER Bennett. Bro, everyone keeps freaking out about how good Bennett is. Like,
Go!
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Well, he's a dude. I'm not even gonna look at him. Bro, this is, yeah, why was there so many guys? They just kept spawning. Either I wasn't killing them or they just kept spawning. I was not looking at my screen, I'm not gonna lie. You said I can't reach 8k? I mean, it's probably possible, but like, it might be a bit overkill. There we go. Man, I need that many lake lilies? Ugh. Simulated, I got around 30k, that's my record. Like, defense or damage? Well, if it's simulated for a Aventurine boss, then it just probably just means that it's just the unlucky run. It's a goddamn simulated universe. Let's see, anything else I want to do? How much resin? I have like no resin. Okay, defense. The trick is with simulated, you just gotta max out your offense. You just nuke them. Which version of simulated are you doing? I guess I can try the domain.
Silly.
Which one was it? This one, right? One from Penacony. I forgot. Divergent Universe? That one's fun. It's from the IPC. The boss? Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Party level lower than recommended. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, for Divergent, I think the main thing, obviously, you just want to complete as many equations as you can. Grab a lot of equations, complete all the equations, and get like some insane, what's it called, weighted areas. One in the IPC ship. Like the cruise ship, right? And technically, that's your ship, but...
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
This isn't good.
This isn't good? What do you mean?
Lightning, purify! Stand with me. Time to go. Strike a pose.
Breath from the skies! Try and stop me!
Dissipate.
How is Shinobu on field aside from healing?
Rise with the sun!
Oh, that's her job, healing.
Try and stop me! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
She's my healer.
Let the world come alive.
Have you do experiment in, or do you ever do experiment in universe? Like experimenting my team? No, not really.
Cross over.
Because it's a lot of, what you call, I mean, the blessings are really, like, pretty broken, so it's not really, like, a good way of, like, testing out, like, a character, in my opinion. I should just go into the mirror hall. But running simulated is really fun, though. Like getting hurt or a glay or whatever. And or after on, you see it do, like, oh my god, 15 million damage? Like, that's fun to do. But in terms of like actual like raw strength, nah, I just go on Mirror Chaos. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I was showing off to my friend because he just started playing Star Rail the other day. I was like, yeah, when I do this, like, because I think he just got into simulated, and I was like, yeah, like if you do things right, you can go into like a couple of million damage. He's like, a million damage? My thing only goes up to 400 damage. And I was like, oh, he doesn't know. And then I quickly did a run with Acheron or whatever. And I was doing like 15 million, 20 million damage. He was like, what the fuck? It was so funny. These are both useless. I did 10 billion? Yes. Wait, 10 billion? Oh, that might be from, Which one was it called? It's like the third Herda one, I think. The one where you basically just auto-run the whole time. GENSHIN can never.
Try and stop me.
Yeah. I guess it'd be really annoying, like you do like all this or whatever to a boss. Because obviously, like Star Rail can do it because they just make the enemy have 50 billion HP for no absolute reason. But it's okay because you can just autoplay it. But here it's like, do you really want to like cycle through like your same like macro or whatever over and over and over and over again for 10 minutes straight? Nah, not really. In GENSHIN I did only 7k. Bro, I do like 0 damage. Whoa, 750k damage. I've never seen it that high. I only do 2,000 damage.
Incinerate! Wrath from the skies! Out of my way!
I can even get 5 million. Are you getting the wrong blessings then? Like it's easy if you go like go towards like the hunt or whatever. But you have Acheron though. You should be able to cook. Pick a boy or man you want to sleep with in Genshin. In Genshin. Wait, why do you say boy? Boy. Mavika. I got Shogun. How about Star Rail? Lingsha. I even have a tier list somewhere. Here, I'll show it. Wait, Varen, have you seen my tier list? I'm pretty sure I shared it in the server. Might be an easy pick. Oh yeah. I know like a quarter of Genshin characters, so I can. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Open. Okay, so this is kind of outdated. I still need to put in like the Amphorius people in. But this is my tier list. Like my wife Firefly, dude. Firefly? Oh yeah, she's up there. She's like number 2, number 3. Firefly's mogged by my beautiful wife. Yeah, and this is ordered too. So left to right, all this is ordered. Oh, at least for like S tier, A tier, and B tier. When did I make this? December 4th, so like 4 months ago, 3 months ago. I need to update it. Going up to Casterus. So this doesn't have Herda. Yeah, no Herda, no Aglaya. No Casterus. Although Herda would go A. Actually, all 3 of them would be an A tier, actually.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people
Or why
would
not little
adore
girl?
me so much?
They're in the no tier. I don't think I need to explain much. I got some shit artifacts. Let me go in there. Let me go in there a couple times. I need to get at least one more golden troop. Jinglu belongs in S tier, you bum. Where did I have her? Wait, I lost the... Didn't I put her in A? Yeah, I put her in A. Like, high A tier. The thing is, like, I didn't want to, like, overpopulate S tier. Because if I put, like, a lot of people in S tier, then it's not really an S tier, you know what I mean? I didn't want to overpopulate it.
Strike a pose.
Hag glue.
Our bond is strong.
But I will say she's one of the more interesting characters, though. I really like her backstory. It's a shame with the Hule arc, or whatever arc that was, with like the wolves. I thought she was gonna have an appearance, but she didn't. I was so sad. Because they mentioned her, but she never appeared. I was so sad.
The show begins.
Come on, change. There we go.
Try and stop me.
But I hope she makes a reappearance soon. Because especially like her companion, I think her companion mission is probably like one of the best ones in my opinion.
Pyroclastic surge.
Remember your total character you got in Star Rail? I can tell you who I don't have. It's probably easier.
Full throttle.
I don't have Jinyuan and Laucha, Boot Hill. Jade, Hua, and that might be it.
Lightning purify! Dissipate!
Light of the
I mostly don't have
blazing
dudes.
sun.
I got any of the 1.0 5 stars. And
Incinerate!
honestly, there's no point in going after them. They're so weak. They're like pretty much like unusable, which is pretty sad. Like I remember when when Starl came out, Sela was like the best character there is, and she was really good. But now,
Pyroclastic surge!
I'm pretty sure she gets owned by like 4-star supports or a woman collector. I wouldn't phrase it like that. I just appreciate the art and physique of females. Okay, that might have sounded a bit worse. Castor's murdered Sela. Castor's is gonna murder everyone. Oh yeah, actually no, you're right. She basically like just stole her design. Actually, he's Jingwon is my father, or he's good. Especially have Sunday too. Like unironically, when they released Sunday, they indirectly buffed Jingyuan. Actually funny. Bro, I got nothing. ZZ best Gooner gacha game? Yeah, it might be. It might be. You got the rat. What's her name? Jade Doan. Got Zhu Yun. I think the 2 newer ones they have as well. They're kind of like they're really something. They're really something. Jion's wife, bro. I missed like I remember like I was saving my pulls for her. Nothing. I think I lost my 50-50 to like the bear wolf guy or whatever. No, the wolf guy. I lost my 50-50 and I got the wolf guy. Like, bro. A dude? Man.
Let my name echo in song!
Undo. That's the shark, right?
Out of my way! Our bond is strong!
Rev the
Shark woman,
engines!
yeah. I saw it. I was like,
Wrath of the skies!
I was more interested in the mechanic. Although I think the mechanic was part of the standard banner, though, right? I think.
May I present? Time to go!
Jane, the rat? Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I saw the memes of her. Like me personally, no, but like I understand. I understand.
I'll settle this.
I really wanted Miyabi. I missed out. I should have returned when Miyabi was the banner. So I remember I saw her in the story and I was like, oh my god,
Pyroclastic
I'm gonna
surge!
come back whenever Miyabi's here. And then, but I never came back.
To shine. Strike a pop. Stop.
I stopped playing due to the banning game. Why is everyone almost dead? I did something wrong.
Look at me.
Yo, everyone's dead. Can't play when the 5th update came out. What happened during that update?
Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun!
Is it the one where they made the characters like transparent? Or is that something else? Oh, you couldn't play it because you couldn't stare at Jane Doe. Oh, error message, never mind. That sucks, actually. Does he have a lot of gigabytes? Good question. Because, I mean, honestly, like, let's be real. There's not really that much, like, world visual content or whatever. It's not like, the world isn't even, there's no world, really. It's just like a small town. Bro, I didn't even get a single piece. Bro. Was a player in my country also face the same thing too? That's actually weird. I've never heard of it. Right, because I'm American. So it didn't really like went into my bubble. The jiggle physics? Yeah. I know, or off topic, or like different game. But I remember they're adding like jiggle physics to the first Descendant. Different game. Is it a gacha? Not really. But a lot of people got mad on Twitter. They're like, "What? How dare you add jiggle? Is this really a substantial update when you should be fixing like the game loop or whatever?" But no, you have to add boobs. It's kind of funny. Or all these suck. Where's the thing I'm looking for? You also said that government banned it, blah blah. Oh. How dare they ban my Gooner game? They have no right to do that. I would riot, honestly. How do I stop Miyabi from annihilating everything? Oh, you should let her do her thing. Okay, no, because I got only 2 hours before exam. Oh yeah, well, you probably don't need to study, but good luck on your exam. Hopefully you pass it. 100%. Remember, whenever you're in doubt, you whip out that water bottle. Easy. Burner's best song is honestly, I agree. I need to find that song in Spotify. Burnish. Go, go. Easy, I'm from Asia. Asian people good at math. 100%. Honestly, I agree. Wait, so I'm half Asian. Does that mean I'm only half good as math? So I'll get like a 50. Like if I took the exam, I'll get a 50%. Is that how it works, or like is my math mathin'? Bro, I actually don't have this artifact. Wait, I thought I got 2. Wait, did I not equip it? I fail 60% of my math quiz and barely pass my exams. 50%? I'll take my leave. Cool. I appreciate you being here for a bit. Have a great rest of your day. Dude, where did that artifact go? It was like golden true. Oh, wait. I only have 1? Oh, I got the... Man. That's what it was. I got 2 of them. Or 2 of the same one. Man, and it's a purple. Man. This game sucks. This game sucks. There's no way I only got 2. Whatever. We'll continue the main quest. Ernest song is the meme. Oh, it's actually, or at least based off the trailer. I thought the trailer was really good. Set it on fire.
Go!
I mean, I haven't played ZCZ since launch, but I mean, I recognize the song. That's how like influential it was. It was the only good song in CC. I can't even be ashamed to say it. I'm with you on that. I should probably grab a drink.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often
Best
as growing
among
up.
ass.
I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Because it can't top the goat white knight.
Everything looks so good.
My bro hates Burnus.
People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
He just needs to set his
Why,
desires
of
on fire.
course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Prowler.png.
Sure have your own way of doing things.
Nah.
Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Oh, true. Very true.
2
In
dishes?
that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
How rich is she?
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Navia, please oil up.
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's
I think the only way to do that
We know that there's an organization
is to get
that
like
needs to dissolve
some
these young
baking
women,
oil.
but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Which Genshin character
Right? Yet it was because
would
this
host
was
a
such
D party?
preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh,
Like, who would buy like
that guy
cases
had
of
this
cases of
thinking.
cases of baby
we
oil?
were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest
If you ask
step
me-
can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
I'm thinking
To
Paimon.
be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive.
Why do you
a
think
single
Paimon's
narrow
always broke?
perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists.
He's a very good husband.
Those
I woke up
highfalutin
4 a.m. in the
folk
morning to
are
cook the
not
best meal for my
all-knowing.
wife, Raiden, Bose, and
That's
Mary
why we
May.
exist, to seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
And then she'll look at your meal and be like, I
It's
asked for
alright.
peaches.
Well, this was
then
supposed to be
walks
a
away.
farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We want to ask about the Hydro Archon.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to
Why is she
speak to her
crazy,
after
and how can I
Paimon
fix her?
did. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective
Well, you'd assume the
Which has
meal
been
doesn't
foiled
contain
so far.
peaches.
was to have
Fair.
a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Just don't let Raiden cook.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady FURINA.
Oh, like, it could be like
I
a
suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed
like a
your chance
relationship
today.
building exercise where you like
We
cook
heard that
together.
She's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting
Like
any
a
of her
cooking
done.
date. Done. You just gotta make sure the fire extinguisher's nearby.
Would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable
Wait, what?
legality?
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well,
Can't trust
what
Raiden.
did you have in mind?
I don't even trust myself. Bro,
Well, one way would be to infiltrate
it was
a
my
performance
dad's
troupe
birthday
at
the other
Opera
week,
House,
right?
Only to
And then my
abandon
mom
her after
handed me the
play's
lighter,
climax and asked to speak to her
And she was
after
like,
the
light up the
performance.
candles. And I was like,
sure
I
Lady
never
FURINA would
touched
be
a
eager
lighter
to
in my
see the
life.
ending,
What
and
button
would
is it
agree
to
in
turn
order to
this
finish
on?
watching the play. Don't you think?
Oh,
Suggest
I think
something
I'm
a
cooked.
little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
My wife is Acheron.
All right, here's another.
I know
Find
that.
a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the
She's
dead of night
our
and demand
wife.
answers. Don't let her go
Okay,
back
sorry.
to
No,
sleep
I knew-
until
I
she
knew he was talking
answers
about
all your
Acheron.
questions. I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem
But to my understanding, like both
Valid
Acheron,
point. I
Shogun,
overlooked that
and then
part.
when whoever
I was
that
just
girl is
thinking
in
about leveraging
Third
a
Impact,
person's
they're all
desire for
basically like
sleep.
a parallel. Like they're pretty much the same person, but they're not. That's my understanding.
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole
Sorry,
thing.
not type of game.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break,
Eh?
she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make sense. Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know,
Real-time
strike
combat
while the iron
themed.
is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Persona.
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention in the
Star Rail or Persona?
Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then
Yeah, we're...
Persona doesn't have Penacony? Well, it has Mementos, and it's kind of like, almost
so full.
No Acheron? Well,
Paimon can barely float
there are some
anymore.
sword girls, though.
That would be
Mits-
so...
Yeah, Mitsuru
normal.
from Persona 3.
You know, like you.
Same VA
Hmm.
as Acheron,
Okay.
actually.
As for expenses this month,
Persona OG was before you're
left
born.
with-
Or I saw like some footage of it. I was like, oh my god, thank god I
Hey,
didn't play this
Nadia,
game.
What are you doing over there?
It looked so
Nothing,
bad.
nothing. It was just a meal, you know?
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again.
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any
Pokemon
other
came out
trouble in
before
Fontaine,
you're
you're
born,
always
pipe the
welcome
fuck
to
down.
contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your request the highest priority.
Wait, when did Fire Red come out? That's part like
In any case,
earliest
I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
Pokemon game I've played and completed. Pokemon Fire Red. Release date. 2004? So I was 2 years old. Sick. I'm trying to think. What's like the oldest game I've ever played? Oh, it might be Kingdom Hearts 1. That came out 2002. Anything before that? I don't know. Turtle Odyssey 2. I mean, just the fact that I don't even know the name probably means it's pretty ancient. I guess I played Pong, and I beat the CPU. Does that count?
There aren't many people around anymore.
2006?
Looks like that Boba
Yeah,
kid
that's
to
pretty old.
Arias might have been the last one.
Vache.
Oh, shit.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Oh, the voices! Not again! I hear them! The voices!
Oof. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in
Here's
the
the thing, I
morning?
didn't know the name till a few weeks ago.
Vache.
The voices are loud!
Why are you still walking towards it? There might be
Things are
something
getting a
else
little
on.
blurry. Oh no.
Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
I think I'm dead. The voices got to me. Oh.
Vache.
Vache. Wait, I killed these things.
Vache.
Wait. What?
No.
I'm not your wife.
You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Your love?
I'm...
What?
Wait,
Smash
who
next
am
question.
I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a
Horon
flood.
death sound.
So many fragments dissolved.
Oh wait,
amid
is that the 4-star
tide,
from that one?
Never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten? Yes, that is what I was once.
So this is like reverse Little
I am but
Mermaid.
the consciousness of one. I do not know how I came to be like this either.
Oh, the
I only
prophecy!
vaguely
The
remember
prophecy!
being covered in light blue water.
Wait.
I also remember, no matter where I went, Vache would go with me.
It says the
I
voices
knew
when he
how
dies.
dearly- but now,
Oh, so he's schizo.
we can no longer go back. No! Our reunion no
Reunion?
longer has any meaning.
Final Fantasy
There is
flashbacks.
no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move
To
on.
move on.
That is the only thing I still
Well, step
remember.
1, find Vacher. Step 2, make sure he doesn't go insane.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface.
So she drowned?
His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt, is that what you call it? Dissolving. If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Release?
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety. I think I hear your companion.
He's
It's
literally
time
me
you to
for
go, I
for
think.
real.
Farewell then.
Fucking Paimon, man. Can I just slap her? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, what is going on? Bro, it's a full-out war. There might be a war on. Paimon, your daughter.
Demoiselle, look out!
Demoiselle. Alright, get me in there. I'm ready. Dude, what am I gonna do with my puny sword, man?
It's a whole army of Gardamex.
Wait, it's chlorine.
Chlorand?
Oh. She got him.
Quick, now's our chance!
Oh. Yo, why is she acting like... Never mind. She has a gun? She's aura farming? I know, she's like RP walking. Nah. Oh, that's the shit from Withering Waves. She did an intro skill. Withering Waves saw that and they're like, dude, we gotta make a game that centers around that. I'm gonna call it intro skills and outro skills.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand.
All that fighting for what?
Before I do so, could you
Was it before
explain
Withering
how
Waves?
you
Yeah,
managed to
exactly.
show
So
up
then the
here?
devs for Withering Waves, they saw that. They're like, oh shit,
followed
we're
you.
gonna make a whole new game that's just like Genshin, but with intros and
I
outros
think
just like that
following
cutscene.
someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father.
They should make out.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
There's probably a video here,
Thank you
just
for
not
your
in
aid,
game.
Miss Coran, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
Or also Weatherman's graphics sucked last year.
What about these Gardamex?
Ah,
I
it was
thought only
good.
those associated with a Maison Guardian
It just kind of
could control
performed
None of
bad,
these mecha have serial numbers.
if that makes
I was
sense.
sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can
Like when
only
there wasn't any
conclude that
issues, it
some
looked good, but there was
powerful or wealthy party must
there was
have
a couple of
obtained them via
issues.
illegal
Like you would see
means.
like some like texture
Deploying them as a
pop-ins,
private force of sorts.
Your point being that they're out of speed
game
and
freezing
League,
and
then?
whatever.
Yes. Be careful and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
Last wish?
Regardless, thank
My
you
first
for your
gacha
help
game,
today,
really?
Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate
I like the
being
combat for
followed.
Withering Waves a lot.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon.
Exposition on
So
the
I
other
shall
hand,
stop following. Good day.
But honestly, it gets really good. This like story-wise,
Right.
I would
I
say
suppose that's
Black
the best
Shores.
news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle,
Black Shores is
I
probably like my
believe
favorite
that Miss
favorite
Coran
storyline
was
so far.
being sincere.
It was so good.
If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, I just... She's...
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Cool.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorine who came out to save us too! We got
Oh,
lucky
Chlorine
there.
is a champion
Paimon
duelist?
probably
I didn't know
couldn't have
that.
fought them off otherwise.
Wait. So Child was supposed to fight Chlorine. Whatever happened to that?
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Is that Geo?
As such,
She's a Geo
we're still
character?
Partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50
What?
years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me,
Is she a Geo
I would
character?
have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill.
I think
long
Geo is
ago.
that whenever I look at her, she makes me rock hard.
All
I don't think
right,
that's
you
like a
two.
skill.
That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
I didn't say that.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Oh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Tall and Nemo
Yes,
dudes
all
win.
thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
Wait, what's his
After
name?
we
Like
parted
Al
ways,
Phythum
I
or
was on the
something?
way back to
From
one
the
of our
Sumeru arc?
bases when I
Wasn't
suddenly
he,
thought of
an
what
emo?
you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky? Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Oh,
Spina di
she would have
Rosula
just
is preparing
died.
the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
Huh. Really?
Firstly, Paimon, neither of us are from
I
Fontaine.
sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured
Bro,
out
they're
that you
drugging
might
the
be in
water.
danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Liddy in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too.
Or the
aren't
cartel
we?
is onto us.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the...
Well, it can't be coincidence.
I started
that
hearing
the
voices.
traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time but it was real fake.
I want her to choose real
This
face.
situation has to do with the primordial seawater thing?
Can I just slap her?
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
Plap,
That
plap,
doesn't sound like
plap.
too much
Huh?
of a bad
On
thing, to be
Paimon?
honest.
New intel?
I don't know. My daughter's so cute.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
I like your daughter when she's being roasted over a campfire.
Oh, that is important.
I'll find you.
Vache. That name
By the time you'll find
doesn't
me, it'll be
ring a
too
bell.
late.
I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Yes.
Not
thank you.
Paimon. Okay,
This is
okay.
very important
Bad
information
timing.
indeed. We will continue
Or I
to
mean Navi, right?
investigate.
Oh, so you're saying... Oh, this is why Navi's a Geo character, because she makes people rock hard. I think... Is that like her skill? Ultimate? Passive talent? Or what? Plap, plap, plap. Alright, she's making all of us rock hard.
You
That's her
mean
skill.
you
That's why
help
she's
us
Geo.
investigate?
Well, you did say that our farewell meal didn't really
Chlorine
count.
is better?
That means we're still
Bro,
partners, right?
chlorine is only useful for like
Besides,
cleaning out
we're
pee in a
now
pool.
whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Messing with us will cost them.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases,
Can I
shall
steal
we?
this
I'll
line
arrange
right here
accommodations
and
for
then
you.
reuse it on Paimon every single time?
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Our base is definitely secure. I'm telling you, that guy is sus. Linik, what was that? Linik is. I think that's how you say it in French. My French is really good. I can speak fluently in my dreams. Alright, let's go to the court of Fontaine. Say syphilis secured? Probably. Probably. These guys are like speaking French and I'm like, baguette? I just need a buy or like a recipe that
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
allows me to
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't
What's it
spotted
called?
anyone suspicious thus far.
make a baguette.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Pop quiz or Astra?
Thank you, Melissa.
What?
Now, let's
Who the heck
continue,
is Astra? Astra, yep, Evelyn, Cher, whatever the hell is her last name. What? You said like 5 words, I didn't understand 10 of them. Is it down here? Oh, what the fuck? Furina's best? No. Oh, it is down here. Hu Tao's best and the Furina second. Even Diluc Mogs? I think Furina kind of clears Diluc, I'm not gonna lie. Mona Mogs and she's a worthless piece of shit? Nah, Mona Mogs Diluc. Let's be real. Dude, I gotta tier list all the Genshin characters at some point. Do I just do that now? Yo, what the fuck is this? Is this the slums? Yeah, Furina. Okay, well, yeah, Furina's one of the best. I have to fix my Star Rails tier list, and then I have to make a Genshin tier list, I guess. But it's a matter of when. Alright, name the 3 characters you would have on your S tier. You guys probably know my 3 for S tier. Talk to Melis. Fred wishes he had Furina.
So,
Yeah, he's not hating Furina, he just hates the fact he doesn't have Furina.
What
That's what it
Paimon
is.
imagined.
Your accommodations
Every
have
Furina
been
fan's
arranged.
pillow switch from
Under the
warm to
present
cold every 5 seconds, so they
circumstances, I
gotta
can
switch
confidently
sides.
say it's the best we have.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
Wait, what do you mean a
After
little
all,
tight?
We don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact,
Wait,
our
why-
funds often
why is
come
this
from
rich girl in the
citizenry who
slums?
support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago.
I wish I'd
I'm
so I could
afraid I'm
drown
not
her.
quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right?
If I want the job done right, I'll do it myself.
Mademoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose
best
I couldn't
character
run
still?
on this topic forever.
I agree.
And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Feed her to the
My
hilly
father's
trolls.
name is Callus.
Callus?
The same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Would you call him
3 years
Callus
ago,
from Star
he was
Rail?
accused of murdering his own friend.
He killed his own.
chose a
He
duel
killed
to
Don
defend his
Hung.
honor instead of standing trial. He died.
He
in
chose a
Bull's
duel.
Ring.
He died to chlorine. What?
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was
What?
settled. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
For honor.
3 years
For
later,
glory.
I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating.
He was
the
hiding
serial
his honor to
disappearances
protect it.
case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom
Any
of that
Stealthman
case.
Chaos will come out and murder Stel.
That's right.
I will protect Stel with my
Also tried
life.
to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but
Once
I
Furina
haven't
so
found
bad
a
he talks
single
about
new clue in
all
my
the
countless
time.
reviews of the investigation records.
He's kind of like he's like
However,
projecting.
I believe that if
as
the
they
murder
say.
case is related to those behind the disappearances,
Every
I
Stel
must know
memes.
something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
Is this gonna be the
Only he'd
next?
been more open with me when he was still alive.
We're not gonna reopen a case.
He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications
Wait.
when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Wait, so is she in charge of her or like her company, family, whatever? You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Mademoiselle, please, if there is anything I can
Manifesting
do,
fraudulent in my
anything at all.
polls, I'll never do
I
that.
also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
What if Master Callus is
Master
actually
Callus
still
did
alive?
So much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly.
You know,
due to
I heard a
that
saying from an
incident, hence our
infamous
strained
person.
finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such
If you
a
build
good man,
100 if you build
people at least be a
100
little
bridges,
suspicious when
you're
he was
a bridge
accused?
builder. But if you suck one
No.
dick, you're a dick
Perhaps
sucker.
people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from
Drama.
Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that.
Your Honor, she was
People
committing
love
fraud for
watching
the
evil
greater.
turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy
She's the
watching
Archon.
good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how
That is true.
Never mind. If Callus was really
So is
falsely
Fontaine just the
accused,
internet?
we have to find the truth.
Wait.
That happened to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's
Wait.
opponent in the duel.
Your story not even done?
was
Got a few
Miss
more years left?
Clorand.
Isn't Sneznaya like the last region?
Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that
Or
she
whatever
was
the
one that
ice place
killed
is?
him? Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can
Folklore
just
got
let
the-
go and move on
Perfect sass?
Miss
Folklore.
Corand has always placed great
Here's
emphasis
left,
on
really?
the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute
Well, I
in
guess
the
next
arena,
year, Shinez comes out,
there
or whatever it
was
is.
only ever one
And
choice
then
she
probably
could
like
have
a
made.
year or two for like the finale.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia.
I'm a genius,
I
I
know
know.
how you
I
feel.
can only assume that's the
You
reason.
don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward,
Wait, what
Miss
game is
Corand
this?
told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
He intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway. That's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks.
I would be living in the sewers.
You two should go and rest.
She's just like me.
This was quite
The sewers.
Eat.
Does that make her a ninja turtle?
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
So not only she's rich, and not only she lives in the sewers, and not only she makes me rock hard, but she's also a ninja turtle. I see. She's perfect. Dude, I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. I'm gonna try. Ryothsley. Ryothsley. I need them to say that in game. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
Huh?
Best yacht man? Really?
Where did the other two go?
Really?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's
A
place of
Poisson.
origin, and where we have our
A
headquarters.
poisson. Wait,
There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
wait, that's like one of the formulas I have to use in stats. A poisson.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But
I can't even write it.
that.
I can't even pronounce it.
Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after
I'm gonna
going
call
out
him
for a
the
while.
sleigh
I
guy.
did some investigating yesterday regarding the name
A
Vacher.
poisson.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How
Bro, sleep
could
is for
I after
losers.
having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Why sleep when you can daydream?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have
thought
been
he
wiped
was
from
Sigma.
existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to
Let me look
hinder
through
an
all the characters. I gotta
investigation
find the
from
Giga
this
Chad.
angle. But
I'll tell you who the
that
Giga Chad
does
is.
prove that this Vacher person is a key
Vacher.
witness in the incident.
Does that...
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine, and that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where
Nouvellette.
detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went...
So Neuvillette maintains
Neuvillette.
an archive of case files? In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
What are the chances of me going to France and I just say oui baguettes
Aren't you
and I get
getting
stabbed?
old, Navia? Did you get tired?
High or low?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the...
You know what? Maybe they're just used to it at this point. Or I think you can speak French. Like I said, I'm fluent in French in my dreams, so I think that's pretty good. Something in French MP4. Wait, that's just above ground. Let me quickly grab a drink. 'Cause, you know, I can't drink Fontaine water because... Actually, no, they said it's fresh water, so I guess you could technically drink it. But I want some of that, sewage water in my fridge. I'll be back. It'll be quick.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Deployment of guards at all times.
I hope the weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
I have to keep an eye of guards.
And when I say sewage water, I mean the water, that's, or the fluids being. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna continue. Anyways, woo! I'm praying on you tonight, honey. What? In French? Wait, no, hold on.
AWO, bébé, je prie pour toi ce soir. Te traquer, te manger vivante. Comme des animaux comme des animaux. OHH, en français.
Got it. I had to unleash like my voice acting skills. That was 100% me.
Please state your business here. The Chief Justice
Who's
is
this?
presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really
Nervalet.
secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Yeah, we're famous.
Huh?
Oh, it's this nerd.
Just to be clear, I
Oh
don't
my god, he's so fluent.
who
I know.
are or who
That's what I mean. I'm
might
just
be
fluent in
related
French.
to. Our rules make
Jedi's a
no
female for real?
exceptions.
Yeah.
See? They've got great discipline,
You guys don't
too.
believe me? I'll get my VTuber model soon.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you.
Right now I'm using a
towards
voice
the
changer to make
exit.
myself sound like a
Unlike
man.
some,
But I'm actually a
we're
female.
busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
Zam.
No. What I
They
meant
didn't-
to say
Wait,
is...
what?
Shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at
What?
the trial of the great magician Linny.
Wait.
I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive
Pregnant
some
Jedi
information
in
on the
Discord?
follow-up case.
Yeah.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you want any proof I'm a female, yeah, I'm pregnant.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Ah, thanks so much.
Is this up to date? Okay, cool. I found a tier list template. I'll wait until Yuri's here. If he ever comes back. Actually, Talon probably wants to see me do a tier list.
Please come in.
Oh my gosh, it's Nouvelette. Nouvelette. Arbor did bro's hair dirty in that pic. You wanna know who drew me that? Or I guess Yuri referenced that from from Blue.
Because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be
I think
of
Blue
assistance
drew,
to you.
or because it was based off my Twitter profile,
So
and
you're
Blue
not
drew that.
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may
Vache.
have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Maybe I'll get like
If we can find him, we may
AI
be able
generated
to unearth
profile
some
picture.
key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
So is this like her boot? Or is that like, is this entire thing her boot? Is it like a boot tight? Tights boots? Boot tights? I don't even know what you even call it. Is that entire thing like one thing? It's like, huh, the files are missing. Weird.
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no
Weird.
records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Wait, what? Wait, don't you think that's weird?
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Mr.
I think that's a clue in
Neuvillette.
itself.
We'll take our leave now.
No records?
Him.
Him? Wait, he didn't say anything. Female
Miss
Neuvillette
Navia,
about to make me...
I
What?
can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
What?
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy?
You heard me.
Or just express
Okay.
some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
She's the type of girl that would ask you, would you still love me if I was a worm?
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing
she's crashing
compared
out.
to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't
Yo,
you
she's doing a
give me
twit
the
longer
power to
post.
stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated.
The next
by
time
all?
Neuvillette speaks is gonna be an apology
Everything
on
was
YouTube.
hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Hmm? Womp womp, you can be Batwoman.
Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well
This is
the
lip
apathy
synced
of the
to
Chief Justice.
Chinese.
My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler.
The
and
delayed
Paimon.
animation for voice, yeah. Like it was really bad. Like, is there just something wrong with whatever, or is it like lip synced to Chinese? Like that was probably like the worst it's ever been.
Navia, are you okay?
You okay?
I'm fine.
You're not fine. It's okay. We'll go get some baguettes. We'll get some croissants, baguettes,
It's
and then
raining.
we'll fence and go wee wee.
Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And
Genshin is just Hoya's way
Hoya's
of grinding money for their other
How
projects.
strange.
Now
Let
that
me
I
think.
of
In
it,
the recent year,
on the
their
day my father was convicted
Their other
of murder,
projects would have been
it
Zenless
was
Zone
also
Zero, and
raining.
Zenless Zone Zero is known to be a Gunner game. And then they added 5 jiggle physics to a character. Yeah, that makes sense. It adds up.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Wait, usually it doesn't rain. Wait, it rains during cases.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of
Oh, they
value.
put the drugged water into the rain?
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? And
Oh.
if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found found a true genius for a
Bro, this
partner.
make me want to play Phoenix, right?
You're completely right.
Oh my
How
god.
did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's
Dude,
go
they
to
need
Poisson.
to make it where I can yell
This new lead in
objection.
mind,
I know
we'll
Star
get to
Rail
the
would do it,
bottom
no
of my father's
hesitation.
case for sure.
Actually, they did. Like, no hesitation.
We're gonna make progress for
I know
sure
they had
this
like a
time.
Phoenix Wright
Do
style
you wanna go
dialogue
with
or
me
whatever at
now?
some point,
Or
and you
do
could say
wanna head over by
objection.
yourself later?
Genshin's like, yeah, yeah, we're just gonna skirt around it. Star Rail, the Giga Chads are like, nah, objection.
All right, then I'll wait for you at Poisson.
There's an imposter among Navia's money laundering gang. Bro, it's that one guy. What's his name? Like Silver or whatever? He's been sus this entire time. Go to Poisson. Poisson. All the way down here. The truth lost with the rain. How do I get there? Is there a thingy right here above me? Oh, I see it. Okay, let me start over. If next summon for Rover and Woowa isn't Electra, I'm gonna crash out. I think it's gonna be Cryo. I'm not gonna lie. Well, what else could it be? It could be fire, fusion, whatever. Wind. What is it, like gale? I don't know what that is. Why can't they all just use like the same like elemental naming or whatever? Arrow, yeah, arrow, yeah. Could they do arrow? I mean, you could fly, but no, they wouldn't do arrow. I agree, arrows. I think they just need to make like an insane character that can do arrow. The only one I can think of is GENSHIN, and she's kind of mid. Hey, where am I going? Oh, I'm going the right way. It's mid, yeah. I'm gonna go out in the ocean. I think it's gonna be Cryo though.
Full throttle.
On a main DPS, yeah. Oops. I killed a bird. There's a thing somewhere here. Hold on.
Try and stop me.
I need these stars, man. It's not up here. God damn it. I give up. Could be in the waterfall. I lied. I give up. Electro will come before Cryo. Oh, did I fall? Wow, this is shameless. Genshin copied Wuthering Waves' 2.0 update that came out 2 months ago. This is exactly like that cove in Renacita. Shameless Genshin. Shame on you. How dare they copy Wuthering Waves? That is shameless. Shameless. I passed it. Like, honestly, Wuthering, they should sue. They should sue Genshin for this. This is shameless upon many, many, many levels.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship
Pirate
be
ship?
anchored at a place
Shameless.
like this?
There's no need to be
If I see a pirate
surprised. While
or a
it may
circus
look like
person,
a ship, it's actually
I'm ending stream.
Sula's headquarters.
How can they
Was the one who
copy
asked for it to be
Renacita,
built
man?
like this. Perhaps our
Shameless.
taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest.
Conquest?
It symbolizes
I wanna
Spina
conquer.
Sula's bright and limitless
Huh?
future.
What'd she say? Oh.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a
Spina
glorious
da Rosula.
Paimon was confused why a group was but now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself?
Well, Poisson is where
Weird.
Spina...
But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself?
Why does it sound like she's saying like Paimon has seen this shit for herself?
But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself?
Genshin copied Phoebe and made Navia. Honestly, you might be cooking. Paimon, do you see this shit? I swear that's how I heard it. I swear that's how I heard it. Uh-oh, is that a pirate? I don't know. How the fuck do I get up here? Yeah.
Try and stop me!
Bro, here we go. Your game should soon, bro. They have to. They have to.
Maloose, we're back.
Like how Pokemon's copying Pal World's pals? Shameless.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
Poisson.
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose?
Old man. Oh, yeah,
And
you're
the night
right.
it
They
was
copied the grandpa there.
Yes, the case
Nah, he
was
needs
quite
to get
similar
himself
to
tangled
that
up
of
into like
Mr.
some
Linney's.
random shit.
Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a
Poisson.
glance, it was a kind of drink that
Wait,
could
hold on. Now that I'm thinking about
excite
it.
your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait, no, actually, no, I take that back. No, that's French. Rinascita was more Italian. Never mind.
Wait! Didn't that
Almost the same
guy
thing.
who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea.
Oops, oops, oops. I don't know. I think Genshin copied him. Shameless.
If you drink synth for an extended...
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Synth is created using water. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, losing the ability to... It's a drug!
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance.
And this only
As
affects
he
people in
oversaw
Fontaine,
Poisson,
or
My father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse.
we have
and
to
called
cook?
for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath. But
Oh
no
yeah, the
matter
drug
how
lords are
much
like,
they
oh hell nah.
threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
I think at the start of this arc, I was
But the
joking
enemy
about
was
drug
very
lords,
cunning,
but no, these are actual drug lords.
so he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret.
I'm gonna put the drug
and
lords in
cultivate
court,
personal relationships with them.
and Furina's gonna defend the drug
He was able to
lords.
convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work.
Featuring
after
Water
seeing
Blue.
many families destroyed by synth abuse.
Shock.
That
Synth
night,
drug
my
abuse.
father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food.
But then he got drugged.
But then, we heard two
Gunshots?
from the
Wait,
courtyard.
people have guns in this
We
game?
raced to the scene and
What the fuck
found
am I
my
doing with a
father,
sword?
still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
He's Walter White's useless cousin.
It's just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now
Remember when you
believe
saw
the most
chlorine
important
using
clue was
guns?
something
Well, I
we
mean,
all
like-
overlooked at the time.
Like, why am I
Pieces of
only
clothing
seeing
left at the
guns
scene.
now? Like, I was in Inazuma, everyone had swords. I was in Leeway, people had spears. I was in Mondstadt, people had swords. So why the fuck, like, all of a sudden I just take a few steps off of Sumeru, and everyone has guns?
Precisely. It's all thanks to you
Are you getting
that I made the
500k?
connection.
Oh yeah, what did you
Back then,
what'd you spend it on?
we all just
Did you
thought
go for,
they were
like,
some
Aglaya?
costumes
I
that
remember.
Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now,
It's almost certain that they belong to a
Fuck.
third person at the scene.
Hey, he got lucky with
One extra
whatever event that
person
was.
We'll also need
I just
to
played it safe with
reconsider
like
why the
100,
two
100,
shots
100,
were
100,
fired.
whatever it was. Why the two? Ooh, yeah, 2 shots. Well, he missed, and then he re-aimed and then like resetted his spray, and then landed the headshot. It's the same thing in Valorant. Like I usually miss my first shot, but my second shot, boom, right in the head.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his
I will
past
find you.
actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with zero warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice.
I don't want to lose
Even
you
though Spina de
too.
Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed
Poisson.
a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I
Damn,
not the closest
Slay.
person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end?
Damn.
Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Damn, pop off, queen. Okay. Okay.
This is indeed the best moment to act.
I was definitely
Your
paying
partner
attention.
appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think
Dude,
you're
I'm not just
also ready
reliable.
to
I'm
take this
a
on.
god killer. I have
So you
slain
do know
gods.
something else, Malus.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case.
And we just decided
But
to not
what
say
drove
anything?
all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Can't even kill Fontaine robots. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Boss also didn't tell you that
They
he
caught me by surprise. It wasn't a
had been
fair
diagnosed
1v1.
with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
Fraud
The
watch.
serial
Whoa,
disappearances
whoa, whoa,
case
whoa,
caused
whoa.
him
That
great
doesn't count.
anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be
I'm
able to
suing.
get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No,
Mademoiselle.
I don't believe it.
Zinni?
He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard.
Yo, I feel like everyone that's been
Especially someone as
requesting,
proud as Boss.
they all had a Furina icon.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful
I'm not gonna lie, even
was
yesterday,
still far preferable than losing
it was like
face
3 in a
front
row.
of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
You guys already almost done Fontaine?
You're not
Oh,
understanding
I'm
this
not.
correctly, demoiselle.
I'm like a third of the way through.
What boss wanted to hand to you?
I just got here
was
yesterday.
Not a parasol,
Like, literally, I got
a
here yesterday.
sword. If boss's spirit could hear
But I mean, if I'm almost done, then, like...
that you want to find the answer.
There's a reason why it's called a speedrun.
I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool.
That fool?
Couldn't
Persona
he have just
reference?
given it to me straight?
What?
No. He might have
Pause.
said everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he
Hard
had set
Hawk
things
Tour.
up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the
Oh,
world.
look. Someone wants to join and doesn't have a Furina
He rarely
icon.
talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Huh. Melus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
Melus.
It's the location where synth is produced.
She just spit on that thing.
Essentially,
Nah, she's not a Hydro
it's
character.
the enemy's headquarters.
She's a Geo character.
When he was threatening
She
the
can't do
enemy,
that.
boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating.
She'll give you the rock
evidence he
Tua.
found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization.
Bro, they don't know
that's
how
been in
dangerous I
operation
am.
for decades.
Get me in there.
There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture.
We're gonna capture
But
people?
A single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
This guy's... he knows a little too much. Would you consider this guy like a henchman to Navia? Or like a right-hand guy? They're usually evil.
In that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Yeah, why
You
not?
saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case.
Yeah, that is true.
We have no idea just how thoroughly they may
Why
have
not
been
bring it to
infiltrated.
Furina? Nouvellette.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice.
I mean, Nouvellette seems like a good guy.
Things are different now.
I mean, Furina's crazy, but like...
easier to prove the other
You probably
side's
want the
guilt,
Hydra
now
Archon
that
on
we
your side.
connected synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Melus.
Yeah, too much thought.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and demoiselle's will.
He's an old
I've always
guy.
been willing to take on any
They tend
kind
to...
of risk for your sake.
They capture little
Considering
girls.
my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and
Hey, Melus,
waiting for the
what's
right
your
time
age
to
range
come.
for girls?
Thank you for all of that, Melus.
15 to 20?
Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Okay.
Let me think. One
Okay.
conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula.
Jedi captures
At
little
least
girls?
have an informant planted here.
What?
When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark.
I don't get
and
girls.
observe
I get
the
women.
reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must
Then
be
I leave them in
innocent.
my dungeon.
If the vendors packed up and fled, however,
I didn't say
then
that.
someone must have
In game,
given them
obviously.
the news.
In game.
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down.
Whoa,
to
he's done all
3
this?
people.
He's got
The
suspects?
first is Florent, Spina di
Florent.
Rosula's senior advisor.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Huh?
Bro, I got distracted. Wait, suspects of what? Are these people in Spina de Rusella? So like in this like ship area? Okay, it's just sus people that are like probably managing the distribution of the drug, probably.
Yes, surprising, isn't it?
Yes, I can confirm I managed to escape.
Which
Oh,
also
what?
means
You
that he
escaped?
was
Hold on.
someone who understood Boss really well.
No one's allowed to
Thanks
escape.
his
In-game,
position
in-game,
within
in-game.
Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel.
Marcel.
Confrérie of Cabriere.
Confrérie of Cabriere.
Marcel.
She was not in-game. What is this confrérie? Uncle Marcel? Oh, no. Uncle. Uncle. No, not Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson.
Uncle Marcel did nothing wrong.
Its size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling
Hey, what?
some daily goods.
Did I ask the question, but I didn't read what it is. It's a guild. Okay.
A lot of business connections in the city.
You're like a reference to the German artist? What? One of the richest guilds? Wait.
So,
Uncle
you're
Marcel's
like the
rich?
organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
Yeah, so how's he a suspect?
The final suspect is Thierry. The man
Thierry?
responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula
Ah,
and the
Thierry. I trusted
Although the
him.
guards
He's
mostly
my
leave us
besto
to our own
friendo.
devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local
He was like a
authorities.
brother to me, not
Since Thierry is
Thierry.
always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the
Thierry was my
enemy we've
sugar
been
daddy, I
fighting
can
against
confirm.
Has been right next to me all
Oh,
along.
man.
Among those I trust
Bro, it
the
has
most.
to be what's the first guy? Jacques?
Almost too
No.
hard to believe.
Wait, who was
If
the
you want
first
to
guy?
investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the
I
quarry.
forgot the first guy's name already.
Judging from our experience, the
Does it go far back enough? Ah, another FURINA person wants to join.
Of course.
Eh,
And thank
definitely
you,
not the
Elise.
same person as
You've provided
a
us
few
with
minutes
a
ago.
lot of great information.
What was the first guy's name? Oh my gosh, that's FURINA. That was my sugar mommy. That's why the Spina de Relusas broke. So what you're saying is, I gotta put you in court. Ah, Florenta. Florenta is the first
You're
one.
too kind, my lady.
FURINA really
I'm
loves you.
just doing my duty.
I love FURINA back, so it's pretty mutual. I think of it like FURINA's like a Hydra Archon. I approve like this like osmosis type of like relationship. Yeah.
Of blame in Jacques' death.
She appreciates
After
that about me.
incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today.
I want his
If it
solar
might help,
organs.
You could also pay them a visit.
In game,
I
right?
can make the necessary
Hopefully.
arrangements.
Oh, thank you so much, Melus. You really are the
5 mores each?
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
What if I buy it and then reassemble her?
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case
In
once and for
In
all.
real life. Oh, new court case. I should have been paying attention, man. I thought it was a bunch of useless exposition. Oh wait, no, I'm good. I got the gist of it. Kind of. I don't know like the details, but I got the gist of it. It was a bang bang, and then Jacques died. How the fuck do I leave? The besto friendo? Okay, I mean, I guess I'll go through it. But like, I think it goes like, her father, and then Jacques went to a party to talk about something, probably about the drugs, and then it happened during the rain, and then a bang bang, Jacques is dead, and then Callus was like, what the fuck? Why am I the only person here all of a sudden? And then he got framed and then died. In a duel or whatever, blah blah blah. And then we're trying to figure out who that mysterious person that shot Jacques is, because obviously it's not the father. So then it's either Florenta, Uncle Marcel, or Thierry. I think, right? I think I got the gist of it. I can sue someone in Genshin. Does not cook? Wait, I got it wrong. What if bro saw a cosplay of FURINA? Will he be mad? Or I'm gonna take it. Like, if I see a FURINA cosplay in Anime Expo this year, I'm taking a picture. What the fuck is it? Oh, here we go. Is this it? This one.
Who would have imagined that people could read? Here we go.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. Wait, this is it. This is all my context? 3 years ago on a rainy night, Beckett goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hand. Why did he have a gun in his hand? They got my drug vials? No. Based on investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped. Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. Why does he have a gun in his hand? And then we can and then we can reference the Opera House case. Cool. That's all my context? Well, that fucking sucks. What do I do with this? I got a bag of Naku weed seeds, but like, where do I put this? As liquid methane? I'm gonna make everyone drink it. Paimon mustache? Or if only there were skins. She just have that perma. The quest line is still in here. Visit Jacques' family. Oh. So, how is your dead father feeling?
Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging
This is not
everything for us,
Ziggurat
Melissa.
and Piss Fontaine. Oui, oui, a baguette.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything
Is that
from us?
Jacques' wife? Adele? She's gonna be a singer.
Hey, now
She's gonna be rolling in the deep.
This isn't like her at all.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
Oh, they're probably convinced that
After
her
what
father
happened,
was the one that
I
actually
didn't
killed
know
their...
how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Navia's mewing.
If it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
Jacques!
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
Oh.
I didn't know how to face you.
Okay,
because I didn't know
Adele.
what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you.
What's
And
the backstory?
To all of us.
So basically, this girl, she has the power of Geo, which doesn't make any sense, but then I realized it makes a lot of us rock hard, so her power is making us all rock hard. Done.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt.
So basically, we're gonna find a drug cartel. That's like the overarching story. We're trying to find the drug cartel that makes they have like this thing where like they throw water at people and then they disappear. They've been kidnapping girls, no joke. They've been kidnapping young girls and making them disappear and probably do weird things when they do. But we don't know where the fuck they went. So, and then now in this particular instance, well, it doesn't involve a girl. But her father was like a CEO. I don't think a CEO, but a CEO of a company, and then he got basically allegedly I don't even, what's the word? He got he committed a crime he didn't do, basically. And time goes by fast. I know it does. I can't believe it's been 2 hours. He allegedly touched another guy, but he didn't touch him. Someone else touched him. But because, like, you know, like, shit happens, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, if you're next to a dead body and you're holding a gun, chances are you're probably the one that killed him. But she's convinced that, like, my father's a righteous man. He would never kill anyone. And then, so, like, yes. And then Jack, the other, like, basically the best of friendo of her father, her father's name is like Callus. And then I'm assuming Jack is like the husband to her.
On the matter regarding
And we're
my
gonna solve the
husband,
case of what actually
my
happened.
daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind
He was
sharing it with
tight.
me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
It's already
He had
springtime.
many regrets, and
I know, I
felt
can't
that
believe
he
it's
took
March.
The idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything.
Mora is everything, but
So when Mr. Callus came to him with a
Minecraft movie
proposal,
Shrek 5 gonna
he
suck?
accepted it almost immediately.
100%.
He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the
And
high
Assassin's
ups.
Creed when it comes out in like 2
He
weeks.
found out about his betrayal?
You betrayed the cartel?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice.
His
It
final
was only
farewell.
later that I
Wait, so he knew he was
realized
gonna
it his
die?
Final farewell to the two of us.
Someone ordered Jack to take out Callus? Nah.
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I
Shrek
eventually came
heckin'
to.
Holes Marino. Dude, I saw some things about. I didn't even see the trailer. It looked really bad though.
Callus had always taken great care of us.
Sonic
both
4.
when he was
Sonic
still
4 will
alive and
solve
after
every
he
problem.
passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is
They addressed the
Papa
meme.
still the
Wait, they
bad guy?
addressed the
If he
memes?
did the right
Nah, they took the
Papa
meme
always wanted to
serious.
be a good man.
Nah.
So why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man.
Wait, I've never seen Sonic 3
Yeah.
though.
Papa was a really good man.
Shadow loves
best in
Latinas.
the
It's
whole
canon.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing,
Wait, I saw that somewhere. I don't know where I
then
saw
he
it.
must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Wait, Adele's not angry
Thank you
anymore.
for everything
Man,
you've
I was
told
hoping
me.
that she would throw hands.
I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination.
She
when
just
you
called her
speak
crazy,
is really
indirectly.
similar.
You really think so?
Me personally, I would not take that.
The first time anyone said that to me.
Testimony from Jacques' family. Family believes he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense, or was there more to it? I think there's more to it.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine.
Talk
Don't
to
worry.
Florent.
Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
070 explanation if
should be
he's
nearby,
dead or alive. 0
and we
writers who
should be
knew
able
he
to
was an
find
android or
Thierry and
human.
Uncle
7
Marcel
grams
in
of
the city.
testosterone per cell. What?
I'll get myself together on the way.
Is
So
it bad that I've
please
never
don't
seen like a
worry.
James Bond movie? I'm stuck. I've never seen a Okay, I don't even watch movies in general. Chances are, you name a movie, I've never seen it.
Full throttle!
Like I'm saying, like I've never watched Oppenheimer or the Barbie movie. I ain't either. Yeah. And like honestly, I don't really plan on watching any movies, or I don't have like a desire to. I do have a desire to watch and catch up on anime. I haven't, but I want to. Watch So Lovely. I need to watch. I need to watch a lot of things before I go to Anime Expo. I need to catch up on
I'm
a
sure you've heard
lot
about
of
what
things,
happened at the
and I
Opera
think
House?
Solo Leveling is probably
Someone
like
got
up
turned
there in
into
number
water
like 1
right
or
in
2.
front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm
In the
sure
shower,
journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me. On
It's
the
peak.
day
I
that the
know. I've been hearing it's so
incident happened
good,
with my
especially
father,
like
it was
season
raining
2, right?
outside, and we
Or
found
like
some clothes
season
left at the
2,
scene.
episode 3 or
After my
something.
partner here put the dots together for me.
Like,
I
yeah, it's
feel
so
like we
good. You
should
need to
try
watch it.
reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Season 2 is absolute cinema.
Let me think.
I just need to
Mr.
stop playing
Callis
games,
was
man.
Feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking
Fresh air.
much
Wait,
of it.
wasn't it raining?
Who knew that we would
Yeah, I'm
hear
making some
2
fresh air
gunshots
in the
ring out
rain.
right after.
This guy's lying.
My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made
I
a
got
mad
my
dash
Glock
toward
and
the
I
scene.
ran towards him.
But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body.
Fresh
with a
air
gun
smells
in
like
his
wet
hands.
dirt.
All
Just
we
how I
could
like
do
it.
was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
And you know what dirt is like?
You remember 2 gunshots then.
Indeed.
Dirt is like rock.
The
You know what
guard said that the
rock's
first
like?
shot didn't hit anyone.
Geo.
while the
You know,
second
and
killed
you know
Shock.
who's Geo?
But I've never really bought that explanation.
I'm not gonna continue
Reason
from there. I think you
being,
know what I'm trying to
Mr.
say.
Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to
Wait,
the
so
guards,
it's not his
that
gun.
doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
Wait, there was clothes left at the scene? Oh.
At least from
You know
our
who's Geo?
perspective, my father had no reason to kill. But he could also have no
Ito.
reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with
Wait, that
any
is
of us?
true.
He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith
You
in
don't
the
know. I know
courts
what he looks like. I
after
just don't know
seeing
what
someone
his
dissolve
personality
right
is.
in front of his eyes?
I haven't seen him in the story or interact with him in the story, but I know who he is
About that,
or what he looks like.
Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr.
Well, that is a good
Callis's
point.
honor
He
in your
could prove
hands,
it's not
boss.
his gun.
And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callis the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented.
I was quoting
Many
Raiden.
people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callis.
Oh,
Even
Ito
after
who?
so many years
Oh.
have passed.
I
But it was
haven't gotten
Mr.
to that yet.
Callis's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
I wonder what
No
quest it
matter
is.
what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll
He'll
always
always-
be my boss.
He'll
Don't
always
worry.
be my
I will
boss.
definitely find the truth. You and all our
Holy
other
Giga-chan.
comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
The advisor, blah blah blah. He was also present at the banquet. Can provide evidence that Callis did
Exploration
not
and
carry a gun
trials.
with him when you went outside.
Adventuring
And
is
pouring
right
rain.
up my alley.
Maybe thighs deserves Shigo physics. They probably need to update Genshin's engine first. Oh, Thierry. Wonder what engine they're on.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay.
Unity?
Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people
Oh,
would
Zenless
think I
Zone
was
Zero.
sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that?
Unity as well.
Under normal
Yo, we need those
circumstances,
jiggles
shouldn't
in
you
right
have been
now.
called back to the city already?
I'm gonna ask jiggles. Yeah, and your boobs.
I mean, where I work is really up to
How do I
me.
know? I wasn't staring.
Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Callis did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some
Sure,
formal
Genshin dev
business?
team know they're
Yes.
having
These two
kids
are my
playing it by
partners.
4.0, so they went all in on
What
fan
happened
service
at
or
the
something.
Opera House made us realize that
When I
Luna's
compare
case and my
Venti
father's
and
may be
Nemo
related.
Archon with
We're trying to
Mavica,
reinvestigate
I
the
see
details of
two
my
big
father's old
differences
case.
between those two. Yeah, I believe it.
I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own.
Thierry kinda
Why
sus.
do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me. and my
So the mechs
Gardamex.
have their mind on their own.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units.
So they're not part of the guards.
Certainly not cheap. So whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business
It's the
would
drug cartel
definitely be
mechs.
profitable enough to...
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Huh?
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Blah blah blah. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex, which would be the drug cartels. Okay. Made contact with Unc Marcel. Bro, Unc Marcel's gonna be like a Chad. I already know it. I own the drug cartel. I believe it. In game and IRL. You make a lot of girls disappear, huh? Wait, that's not Marcel.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him. Sure. I will let him know right away.
It's in Italy and my cartel's called Passion.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my
He's
legs are
old.
giving
Hold
out
on.
a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
He was in there?
That's right.
How come we didn't see
I
him?
went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a
Oh.
whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Too bad.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Drama!
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes.
Fontainians,
I was
actually.
your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navi.
See, there are murders
Poisson
happening
will
inside the
always
gang
remain
by
safely
one of our
with you.
divisions, and
If you're
behind it
scared,
seems an
you
idiot
can
with
always
3
return there.
golden donuts on his
If
head.
anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will
You
use
conflict
its
the
funds to the
venturine,
last Mora
but the
to
chest
bring them
window
to
is cranked
justice.
to 21.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
Imagine me with a boob window.
Sorry,
Oh my god.
my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory.
I'd be like a Rizzler.
The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself.
But that was completely
Sounds
useless.
good. Just all my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support.
He said a bunch of nothing, right? Marcel's a leader. Maintain clone, though his recollection of quite foggy. He said nothing! Uncle Marcel? Useless.
We've talked to all 3 suspects, purely based on...
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I agree.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough.
But where should we start?
Jack's motive. Well, he was part of the cartel, and then... I don't know.
You're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
No. If he didn't want to, then he wouldn't
why
shoot.
Is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he
Yeah,
was
he's
just
probably gonna
being
be dead
used as a
anyways.
tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
Yeah, why are they going after
It's
Navia?
obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow the—
Given everything that's happened since, but who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Uncle Marcel! No!
Uncle Marcel?
Just forge the
Uncle
evidence.
did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects.
Not Uncle
Maybe
Marcel.
that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex.
And he was there at the
Really
trial
hard for me to imagine
realize that, like,
After
oh,
all,
the
Uncle
water
Marcel
made
has
people
been around
disappear.
Since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
I didn't read shit. Why Marcel? He's rich, and he was the one that had a bunch of Gardamex to attack Navia. Thierry?
Thierry, you say?
I think it's Marcel.
It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use.
I don't think so.
But
He seems like a loser.
Feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to.
I think Natlin will be done in 5.7. What are we on? 5.4?
Yeah.
Or 5.3?
Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Florent?
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 It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security.
And he was inside.
So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
He's a Burke boy.
Exactly. He can't.
For a Burke boy, then just say
Even
so.
if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
Marcel. $5.7 summertime, right? Maybe. I'm thinking Marcel.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed
I've been saying this, Navia. Just listen to me. I said Marcel.
Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of the suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch... Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
I think Malus is also kind of sus.
Well, we still have another
The
trump card
henchman.
on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Just forge the evidence and sue a random dude.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be we need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the...
Yeah.
It's Thierry.
News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Another trial?
Another trial.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trial?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
How's this fucker on trial, man?
We know him. Maybe even a little
What,
too
sue
well.
FURINA?
Well,
She's probably on that drug
he's been
anyway.
accused of being the true culprit behind the serial
The two
disappearances
femboys
case.
coming back?
It's absurd, don't you think?
Which two?
Wait,
Linny
how?
and...
None of our investigations
Wait,
have
who's
had
the other one?
anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell
yeah,
you the
Child.
news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to
Kinda.
impossible to get the badge to support any of our planned investigations.
Right.
It's not a femboy,
Because they'll
but...
think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear
They
Mr.
sued a
Palace's name.
child.
I understand.
I mean, they tried suing Paimon.
Well, partner,
Paimon is
what do
about
you
to be in
think we
court.
should do? We still haven't found...
What's going on? I think we should split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
Remnant. Oh, yeah. His, like, adoptive brother or whatever. I'll go investigate that place.
Just
Dungeon.
as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial...
Rose to
about the
irrelevant? Yeah,
serial
he's not a
disappearances
4-star,
case,
so he's
the You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right, then. Let's do this. I'll install them at the Opera House.
I wonder if it'll
and
be
charge
playable.
Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did
This
you two
guy's
get
also
here?
sus.
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson. It's our hope that
Poisson.
your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
These are spies.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Arrhenius. Paimon, see you then!
Dr. Ratio Acer.
Now that Navia
Now
has
she
set
starts
up for
speaking like
Arrhenius,
Ratio.
we should also get going.
Did I rank up? Oh, fuck, dude. I'm getting closer to AR-50. Not a good look. Not a good look. If I'm forced to world level up, it's over for me.
The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
And Astra Abishash. That's the shit from Withering Waves. Bro, they're copying everything from them. Bro, Kuro Games needs to sue Hoyoverse. I said it. Your Honor, I ratioed Marcel on Twitter, so he's guilty. Yep. That stands. I was gonna do something. I guess I should go up here. Oh yeah, I should do my single pose real quick. Shameless. Absolutely shameless. Oh yeah, I have these. They even copied Convene. I should have known. Didn't know there were rats like that. Dragon's Bane. Is this fire or no? I should be getting a 5-star off the standard banner soon. I feel like I've done like a lot of pulls. Personally. Harbinger of Death. Oh? Oh? What the fuck, man? I don't even use a bow. Man! Bro, who am I gonna give this to? Amber? Man! Give me $10. $10. I also don't use bow. Bro. 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 Increase crit damage by 20. Hits have a 60% chance to inflict a small AoE attack, dealing 125% physical damage can occur pretty often. Symbolizes Dvalin. Bro, what? It doesn't even look good, man. Is this supposed to be like Venti? Wait, does Venti use a bow? Nah, they won't put that shit in standard banner. Bro, this looks terrible. I could have gotten a character, bro. I could have gotten Dea. I could have gotten John. I could have gotten Diluc. Nah. I got a Skyward Harp. Is it a harp? Or would Loki be mommy if she didn't have a shorty model? Bro, they just need a buffer. No cap. Like, honestly, like, second, like she's just been visually, like, power crept. I said it. She got power crept. And I don't mean in terms of numbers. What the fuck?
Try and stop me!
I'm so sad. I don't want weapons, man. I want a character.
Full throttle.
Maybe it saw me doing single pulls in the weapon banner, and they're like, "Oh, you want a weapon? Here's a weapon." And it's a bow, and I don't use bows. Try and stop me. Plop, plop, plop. Is this the place? Find the entrance.
According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Underwater, you say?
Try to find the entrance.
Okay. Too shallow. Why is bro using that weapon? What weapon? Oh. On Mavica? Because I got trash? I'm pretty sure it's like the only weapon I got. It's either that, Sacrificial Greatsword, Sacrificial Greatsword, Sacrificial Greatsword, Sacrificial Greatsword, Sacrificial Greatsword, the Bell, or Prototype Archaic. That's all like, oh, what's this? Favonius Greatsword. I think that's also not that good. I should probably like infuse this, but Prototype, actually. Wait, but this one, like, I could just motorcycle again. She doesn't even use ER. Well, the thing is, I just motorcycle. Is that bad that I just use her for motorcycle? That's why I have that. It's the instant cooldown. Is that bad? What do you? Because like motorcycle go burr. That's all she's worth to you? Wait, what do you mean? Motorcycle cool. Like I imagine myself. I'm behind her. I'm holding on for dear life around her waist as we ride into the sunset on her motorcycle. You only see her motorcycle? I'm on that motorcycle with her. You're not worthy of mock. What?
Finally found it.
What?
So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem... You're right. An important place like this is bound to have...
This is where the drugs are at?
Measures and
Yo, Paimon, how are you talking underwater? Shut the fuck up.
Up a storm right now to stall for us.
Oh, they found my secret factory. Meanwhile...
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
No one's defending him.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why
Navia doesn't even need to stall a child, it's just yapping.
However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that
Not
right?
Paimon's actually annoying.
In which case, as long as
I'll give you my drugs for free if you zip
I can
up.
have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Nah.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing
I'm gonna do my own
offers
thing.
I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back.
Not
Really
chlorine.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best.
Bro wants he wants a 1v2.
No. That's not what I meant.
Pretty V might be peak. I agree.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is
Let me start over for the third time.
Case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
Sit the fuck down, Furina.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Damn.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Shut up, Dragon Boy.
A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway, so I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
I would just jump off
Now
if I was him.
Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
And then roll at, do like a roll landing. That person is Marcel! Uncle Marcel!
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
Oh, you forgot to give Zhongli his allowance.
But weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Someone fetch
Members
me
of the
Uncle
guards,
Marcel.
Please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
Oh, this is getting juicy.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your
According
charges.
to I don't know how to
Take
pronounce it.
everyone back to 3 years
Oui,
ago.
oui, baguette,
to the
baguette
case of
cardinal.
Alice the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Yes, I do.
Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet.
She's like, I don't remember. Can someone explain it to me?
Remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reason.
Hilly trolls will touch you.
I see. In which case,
I will protect her
recount
from all the
findings
hilly
about
trolls.
That case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Furina might be nah. She's the best.
On the
She
day
may
of the
have a
murder,
loose screw,
Spina di Rosula
but I can
hosted
fix
a
her.
large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Remember the Ula video? Nope.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Yep.
When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun.
The law troll?
While
Nope.
his acquaintance, Jacques,
Never seen it.
lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
What if the third guy he came in, he glocked Jock, and then Callus took Jock's gun and glocked the guy that like shot Jock, and then the mystery third guy, he's like, oh, and then he just TP'd away by splashing water on himself, and then he got the fuck out, and then people came in and they're like, whoa, You killed him. And he's like, I didn't kill him, I killed the other guy, but that other guy left, and then... Ace Attorney type shit? Yeah.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend
That's
himself
my
in
theory.
court. Instead, he chose to prove
This
his innocence.
game is meant for little kids. And I'm a man. This is beneath me.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts.
As long as they don't bring out some like random, like crazy evidence, that's my theory.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father. When
Wait, this is my theory. Fuck, it's not gonna be that then.
The true culprit turned the third person
Man.
into one, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Never mind.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion.
Bro,
appeared
she
quite
said
sensible to us
exactly
at the
what my
time.
guess is. That's when you know you got it wrong.
We should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the
Man.
abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Fuck. I thought it was a good theory. Alright, on the day large, country owned by Confrérie Cabrier, which is Marcel, if I can have anything about it. Nope. During the banquet, 2 gunshots. According to this, Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques. Can I use Florent's testimony saying that he didn't bring his gun? Wait, no, they're talking about motive actually. Let's use the mom.
The
Lock
testimony
in,
of the
become
victim's
Phoenix,
family
right?
confirms
Dude,
that Jacques had
I'm an
thoughts
expert at this.
of
Boom.
assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared
This is a children's
everything
game.
with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection.
It's equivalent to putting the circle
Unfortunately for
block
Jacques,
into the circle
the true
hole.
culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Yep. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques dead. Based on the investigation done, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped. And Callus... Now saying that Callus did not bring a gun with him. Moreover, details of a third person. Water.
Something's not right.
What? This? Okay, it's basically the same thing.
First shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus. Only for Callus
I don't know why I would talk about
and kill him instead.
random clothes first and then talk about the water. I would talk about the water and then use clothes, but whatever. Include this: the first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. No, because I feel like there's gonna be a third guy. My clothes came off during that day. My bad. You know, what were you doing over there out in the pouring rain, huh? What is this about? Oh yeah, gunshots. It wasn't his gun.
Something's not right.
I would say like he couldn't have taken the first shot because it's not even his gun, if that makes sense. Like it could be like Jack would have to take the first shot, especially like considering if they're that close, but Garden, I don't know why would Gardamex be involved in this. Refute? This would... Hosted by Confrérie. It came off my eyes late on Acheron. Yeah, you got... I'm not gonna say it, it sounds weird. I guess I'll just do this. Okay, that's probably just nothing then. Weird. Wait, why would it be water? Okay, that's what I thought. It's none of these. Why is this glowing? Whatever. I thought, like, if there's blue text, you have to find something that refutes it, but I guess not. I was confused. I wouldn't have picked anything. I was just confused. Okay, first shot. I already picked this, so... I guess this.
A pile of clothing was
Weird.
found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is
I wouldn't
clear
use the
that
water
clothes
evidence
were
for this,
proof
but...
that there was a third person at the scene. And that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Oh, done.
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Jedi, what's your bust size? Double D. In-game.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine two things. One, do you
Shush,
have
FURINA.
the evidence to back up your claims?
Yes.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
What?
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like FURINA's acting a little differently today?
She's moving a little differently today.
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted
Yeah, that's
a
kind of an outrageous statement
I
to
thought
say.
about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving
You're here because you find
of
court
water
cases
in
funny.
the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
Nutty?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was
she's
able to become
spitting.
Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more
It also
time
made
to
me
grow
hard
and
as
learn.
well.
And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do
In-game.
what this
I didn't say that.
opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course.
Do you have any proof?
All you need is to ask his opponent, Chlorine.
Chlorine? The pee cleaning
your
pool?
apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Chlorand, you should tell us the truth about
Her name
his
is Chlorine.
sacrifice.
I don't know why everyone keeps calling her Chlorand.
So, during the duel, did
Mommy
you believe
Chlorine.
that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did.
I'm not gonna lie,
As a
her fits
champion
just
duelist,
is exactly my
I've fought
fit in
many
Monster Hunter.
battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic.
Wait, she's
and
Electro?
twisted.
She has an electric
Just
gun?
one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Oh.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Enemies to
Right?
lovers
What she said
Yuri?
was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And, at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the
At the end of
scene.
Fontaine, they marry, have kids,
Coincidentally,
and Navia's the mother,
Marcel
trust me.
attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true,
Shush,
can you
Unc.
prove that I was the only person
I don't want to
present
do
at
this to
both
you, Unc
events?
Marcel, but I have to.
On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
The camera.
Don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another
Unc
lesson.
Marcel.
Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I
What is it?
suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
Weak ass manipulation.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work for some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Oh.
I do apologize.
I didn't know that.
This was my mistake.
Ah, I knew. He's suspicious.
It's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Oh, he's going in.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
He's going.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life.
But he just needs a
But
countersue.
aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now?
Like, he could just let it drop, I think.
More rational, collected, and conscientious instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Shit, and his knives are all assholes.
This
Not
isn't
all of
just
them.
about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes.
Many people.
I'm
Same.
sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Vache. Wait, he knows? Wait, what?
So you do know that name.
Wait, she just guessed.
Merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Bro, they're saying some stuff I've never even heard about, bro. You can't just, give out evidence statements for things I don't even know. That's like the one thing I hate about, like mystery movies, games, or whatever. Or, like, they just... Like, everything is, like, logical or whatever, and then all of a sudden they just start, like, some random shit, and it changes everything. It's like, oh... Come on, dude. Like, at least get, like, some, like, you're, like, alluded to it. But no, it's just, it's, like, completely random, and I hate that. I feel like that's, like, the main flaw with, like, almost, like, any like, mystery, like, game, movie, or whatever. So annoying.
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle?
I really, off topic, I really want to get, like, a FPS unlocker mod. But I know mods aren't allowed on Genshin. But, like, there's a lot of people saying, like, they haven't been banned for having, like, an FPS unlocker. And also, like, the iOS version of Genshin can go up to 120 frames. I kind of want to go to 120 frames, not stuck at 60.
Let's take a look around.
Should I do it or no?
Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
What the fuck? I'm stuck. Wait, what am I doing? Oh. How does this work again? Hold on. I was in Fontaine like ages ago. I kind of forgot like half the stuff. Wait. It's a shield. Can I do this? No. I actually forgot everything. So I gained their power. I have a shield. There we go. I forgot everything.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Ardra, not gonna lie, me too. I don't know how to swim. Same, yeah. Praise to the sun. Bro, I still need to beat Elden Ring, man.
Our bond is strong.
No praise for you. Hasn't cleared Elden Ring? Nope. But I have, the thing is, I'm literally at the final boss of the base game. And I beat, and I got through the DLC. I'm just on, what's his name? Rodon. So I'm at the final boss for both the base game and the DLC. And I also killed Melania. I killed Melania, so, like, yeah. I just touched the grace in Elden Ring. Oh, I touched a lot of things. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, you're done. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like I should be able to beat. Okay, maybe not Radon, obviously, because that's like the DLC. But for the base game, I should be able to beat it. I think if I kill like Mesmer, the dancing line. Okay, well the dancing line was kind of. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but simple enough compared to like the rest. Like, Mesmer was crazy. Bro. But yeah, and I killed Melania, so. And I haven't touched me, though.
The show begins.
Yet.
Dissipate.
In-game.
Time to go.
In-game. Oh yeah, apparently, okay, look, so I never played GTA 5 ever. I know like almost like little to nothing about GTA, but I guess there's like an enhanced edition or something that just came out like the other day. Should I play that?
Our bond is strong.
You're done. I'm canceled. I'm canceled. GG's. Expect an apology video tomorrow. Yeah, finish GTA. No, I never played a GTA game in my life.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence.
I have played Cyberpunk though.
The Opera House and help Navia.
I'm in the Epstein. Yeah. Just don't read it. Just don't read the list. When it comes out, don't read the list. Also, don't read the Diddy list when that leaks.
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Sure plays every game in the world. Yeah, every game. All the bad ones too.
Is it too? But why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Ain't nothing like a Jedi party.
You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here, and then they were turned into.
Guys, the top 3 of Diddy parties. Yeah, I attended to every single Diddy party. I got all that baby oil. I got oiled up. I saw Ling Show and I was like, In game, of course. In game. All right, so I guess we found all the clothes. So this is where all the girls reappear, I guess. Wait, no. Wait, why would their clothes be here? Hold on. I need to read that again. Wait, why are their clothes here? Are these just extras to like just give them clothes when they get here?
The more Paimon looks, the sadder Paimon gets. These were all girls with their own hopes and dreams.
This was their final stop? Wait, but they lose their clothes when they touch water though, right? So these aren't the girls' clothes. These are probably the clothes that they give to the girls when they arrive here, I guess. Because I'm assuming they get teleported somewhere. Probably get teleported here and they're given clothes. This is your final test. I'm Mr. Beast. Yeah, I'm gonna be at the Beast Games. Imagine if Mr. Beast is in the Diddy list.
Callus, Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on
I'm giving a random subscriber an invitation to a Diddy party. An Epstein Island list.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus.
I brought 1,000 viewers to a Mr. Beast party.
Prove the existence of the third person, right?
And instead of using baby oil, we use sunflower oil.
Key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even
Shitty
if he
party.
abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still
Like
have
Gideon?
the upper hand.
I don't even know that guy actually.
He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia.
The old dog's a real menace. They're trying to kill Callus. Oh, but they probably got Jack instead. And then
Seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
we touched Navia? Right?
They're all just so evil.
In game. The mastermind did not believe Jack would do the deed and thus sent a third party to ensure Callus's death. The content that followed also defined the culprit's motive to some extent. Murder. Hey, what is this? Is this where they reappear?
Oh, look!
Wait, if they lose their clothes, do they come out like butt naked?
And it's full of water. That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special
never mind.
water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a
The
human.
pure stuff.
Paimon will take
The good
notes on
stuff.
this incriminating evidence.
The good stuff. Yeah. So, where do they reappear? Guys, what if the water dissolves clothes? Well, FURINA knows that. I need to get into FURINA's, briefcase.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to
Amazed with
verify
chlorine.
Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea, and the experiment was a failure. No individual managed to research
Wait, what the fuck?
the water from the primordial sea.
Wait, they died!
Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Wait, they just died. They didn't disappear, they just died. No individual managed to resurface. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, they all died.
Traveler, Paimon will try her best. It's just...
They died.
Paimon's never read something so scary before.
Imagine Undertale. I don't even know what that word is. Amalgamation? What does that even mean?
How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
They all... Dude, I thought they were just being teleported somewhere else. No, they just died. Whoa.
You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
It's to save his lover, a woman called... Wait, don't tell me... What's his name? Vacher?
So that's why you did all of these experiments.
What? So basically... Well, I don't know how much you know. But basically, like, a bunch of, like, little girls have been... Okay, not little girls, but just, like, girls have been disappearing. Like, randomly. And then, we found out, like, in a court case before, that they've been disappearing when they touch, like, this certain, like, drug water. So, like, basically, like, this weird, like, waterfall next to us, they use that, they throw it onto, like, someone, like, a Fontainian person, and they just disappear. And then I was under the impression that they're just being teleported. But no. They just... melted. And basically died. Did you capture all the little... No, they just dissolved. They died. They died. They just died. They turned into water and that's it. That's it. I'm the juggler, but I didn't kidnap the girl. You killed the girls! You didn't kidnap them, you killed them!
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
Did you drink it? Vache!
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Jedi's mama's soul.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
Murders.
experiments?
They're murders, Paimon. They're murders. The voice I heard is probably, what?
So that's it.
How do you pronounce that? That's probably French.
Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either.
No, I don't think she or he dissolved.
Surface from the water.
Why would he want people to resurface? He wants his lover to resurface from the water. His lover is stuck in the water.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Oh, he's probably targeting that like girls and of like that age range because they match his lover. He's trying to get someone of like who's similar to his lover and then bring him back to life, but sacrificing other people. I'm smart. Paimon, you're a fast writer. I wonder how. She has like small fingers. Imagine like she just has the tiniest pencil of like in existence. Bottles. God damn, we can sell these off the black market.
There's so much synth here, and so many bottles of ingredients that
Paimon, quick, we can be rich.
Contain the waters of the primordial sea. Mixing in progress, ready to drink, stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled.
Sell it, that's what I'm saying. We gotta sell this. Be rich.
There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Fruit flavored?
Yep, it's super obvious.
How is there no one here? I want to grab a drink. I don't know when.
Looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on.
And you get more ginger ale and get dissolved.
Yeah.
Who's this Vache?
Anything that reveals his true identity.
Probably when it swaps to the court.
No wonder
I'm gonna go get it some more.
wasn't able to find anything.
Nouvellette.
Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago.
Whoever it is probably
That
destroyed.
way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true
Clever.
culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Look for clues related to Vache. These things again? Yeah, that's what I thought. I already got this. I already got that. Hey, I've gotten everything here.
You take that side, and Paimon will take this side.
But what? Why does he need clothes here, though? That's the thing. Drink it. The part I don't get it is. Well, I guess like obviously when they resurface, and then you give them clothes.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
That's the only reason why I would. That would make sense. Why you would have clothes.
Isn't that Vache's lover's name?
Yeah, it might taste like soda. Drink
You
it.
found her diary. Let's see.
Acidity.
It's just a normal diary chronicling
It has to be
her love
carbonated.
story. She was so sweet.
She made a list of baby names.
Oh,
Wait, is
Paimon feels
she
even
pregnant?
worse for her.
The fuck is this? Can you read this? This Nahida Hutao Dildo. Why does it say like dildo? Deluke? Dildo Deluke? Lafu? Jeff? It says Lugualif.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them?
Oh yeah, she hated all of them.
The name she decided on was Marcel. Wait,
Marcel.
Marcel's pretty old.
Wait, can we read the crossed out ones?
He's been going on for so long that he's Vacher and Venier's grown son?
It hasn't been that long. Like, Marcel's pretty old. How... Vacher? No, this only started recently, because Navia's father died, like, what, 5 years ago? Which means this probably has been going on for 10 years. Marcel is... Nah.
Hey!
Nah.
Still hasn't figured it out yet?
I figured it out. Alright, we're part of the courthouse.
Whose image do you see, Marcel?
Okay, I'll be right back. Alright. Freaky Marcel. Naughty, Uncle Marcel.
Is it a man named Vacher?
Vacher.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
A Marcel party.
Say that. As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You say you've never heard of Vacher. However, in this diary, there's a name circled. And that circled name is Marcel. What do you have to say?
The truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Pause. Wait, what? Wait, I did not come to this conclusion. What? Voice act? Well, I was, but then, she started talking.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Yeah, it wasn't even guarded.
After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes
Pause.
to bring her back to you.
Wait. How old is this woman? Like, is she old? Like Marcel old, or the same age as these young women?
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far.
Damn. Lumine can get it?
Marcel's motive has now been established.
We gotta start making that tier list soon.
Information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense.
I got the page ready, actually.
Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
I date Lumine, not gonna lie.
Mr.
I don't like her
Marcel,
outfit. Maybe
please
that's what it
speak up
is.
now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Oh, he admits it?
Pay attention to you. What for?
Oh,
ever paid attention to
he
me?
just admitted.
Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes?
Wait, your defense is Dr. Marcel?
No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage.
Wait, he's just admitting to the crime.
They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
Oh.
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye
Well,
to the
I guess that's the end of this court case.
Vignere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will
He's crazy.
follow.
I hope he dies.
But I'm not from this blasted place.
Furina's also crazy. I can fix her.
Dissolved. No matter what I do.
Dissolve yourself. Oh.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
Oh, he's doing it.
Can't dissolve. Can't
Wait.
dissolve.
Oh, he's from Shneznaya. He's from Shneznaya. He's not Fontainian.
I can't go. I can't follow.
Oh.
So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back?
Oh.
And in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me.
Oh.
I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me. Don't anybody come near me.
Wait, he has a weapon. He has the water. Don't go near him.
Her promise. We made a promise.
I'll contain him.
Vignere. Please, Vignere. Don't think badly of me. All I want
I'll
to
deal
do
with
is
him.
fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood.
Tarsha, the
but
you
after
sure
a
I
show
am
like
style.
that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
I'll make him see the woman in him. Wow, well, that was
the man now
pretty easy.
known as Marcel was originally named Vacher.
Why
and
does he look
worked as
so
an adventurer
old?
with his partner and lover Vignere. During an underwater expedition, Vignere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignere back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth.
He's the
However,
drug
as he
lord we've been
accumulated
looking
wealth to fund his
for!
continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin.
I'm
he
the
sent
drug
to the
lord.
scene. And just recently,
He'll never be like Uncle
Vacher
Marcel.
attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of
He's just
Vacher's
my
machinations
representative.
that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Well, we still gotta shut down the entire thing, but
the
yeah.
Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Wait, this is gonna be Star Rail! Star Rail! That's the shit from Star Rail! It's gonna say something else. It's gonna say he's not guilty, watch. It's gonna say he's innocent.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vacher is...
Because, look, Lenny saw someone in the vent. That was for sure this guy. For sure.
Guilty.
Oh, I lied.
Guards, take Vacher.
They copied Star Rail 5-star and everybody got the 3-star light code.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Always be suspicious of old men.
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves!
He didn't hurt, he murdered them.
Are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
Uh-oh.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over.
What are these guys?
It's all
Is a
thanks
traitor,
to
I
you
know
guys.
it. I bet they got a
And my
file on them and
partner.
they're about to get it on Navia.
See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain
Come
has
on,
been
there's
caught,
gonna be a
justice
cliffhanger.
has been
Someone's gonna
served,
disappear.
Past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big
Wait,
old
what if
happy
Furina
ending.
disappears?
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll
Wait,
excuse
I need to give him
me-
back his vision.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Ugh, what now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this
Literally
trial
every
was
serial
initiated
murder
due to
ever.
a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh,
Gosh,
come
Furina gets
on.
dissolved.
Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for
Oh,
side
he could have been the
characters like me
assassin.
to exit stage left?
No, he
Please
shouldn't
respect
deny,
the
actually.
laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
Wait, what's his origin?
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
I want to search this up, but...
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection
I don't
to
want
the
to get
serial
spoiled, but
disappearances
here we go.
case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal
Alright.
to render the final verdict
I just
on
need
the
to go through the
charges.
overview and not look at anything. What's your origin, Shneznaya? Cool, okay.
According to
That's
the
what I thought.
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is
Connects on Nouvelette.
guilty.
Guilty?
What?
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
Guilty? For what?
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it's...
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court.
So what's the point of
We
him being
must
there?
Accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
I wonder why. Oh, he's just gonna fight. Oh, he's gonna break it. Aww.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Okay. Break the oracle. Break the oracle. Oh, there's a lot of them. Do I save him? He's priming! Odin!
He's activating his spell legacy!
Or that. Oh. I think they're wrestling in the smoke. That's my headcanon.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court.
And he got
must
bodied.
be upheld.
He was transforming into Sam. Oh, wait, there's a scratch on his cheek. Maybe it's not his blood.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception
Until
of
everything
Fontaine's
burns
court
to
system,
ashes.
the Oratrice's judgment
And they set the
is
seas
final verdict of the
ablaze.
court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask
You're the
someone more
most knowledgeable person I know. Oh, Furina. Oh.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
Oh, I'm staring.
What does Lady Furina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she
Stop
create
deflecting.
the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
It's been tampered with, obviously.
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
Just enjoy the show,
However,
Paimon.
Given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance.
Fraud.
Every action meant to stir up drama and excitement.
Drama.
And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance.
And she's good at, like,
innocence.
improvising.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
She's crazy. I can fix her.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress,
Lead
I shall
actress.
be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Nice.
However, please be
Child
assured
sue
that
her.
I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty, after all, he's done plenty of bad stuff.
Yeah, he's done a lot of bad stuff. Well, honestly, if I'm gonna take a break, it would probably have to be now. Another court case down, easy peasy. What can I say? They call me Phoenix Wright for a reason. Mystery games in Genshin Impact Genshin Impact, a game made for little kids, nothing to me. It's literally putting a circle block into a circle hole. Easy. I understand it. I knew it was Marcel from the very beginning. I mean, like, I didn't want it to be Uncle Marcel. I was hoping I was wrong, but, like...
Stand with me!
I knew it was Marcel. I knew it was Marcel. Alright, but that's it for me for today. Tomorrow... what's tomorrow? Thursday? Oh yeah, I'll continue playing something. Either Monster Hunter or Genshin. But yeah, that's it for me for today. I appreciate you guys watching. So far, I like Fontaine. It's probably like my favorite storyline so far. Out of all the regions. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace. Sumeru better? The Samsara part was pretty cool. But that was like the only thing cool or I liked about Sumeru. Yeah.